What is up, everyone? Guys, listen up. So we just got the information and access to the supporter packs. Now, keep in mind, they are not available on PlayStation 5 yet. I don't know when they're going to be available, probably very soon, but we can take a look at all of the packs right here. I'm going to break them down for especially new players that are just jumping into it, so you guys know exactly what you should pay attention to, what's worth it. Before we jump in, though, one thing to keep in mind, guys, is that everything that they've showed so far is incredible. The end game looks insane even for early access. The amount of content that was showcased is out of this world, and it pretty much destroys any other ARPG that is out on the market right now when it comes to end game and like all of the options that you have and gearing and animations and whatnot. So, and even if you haven't played PoE 1 at all, the accessibility to this game is much more new player friendly. So keep all of that in mind. And now let's get right into it. So the first pack right here is just going to be the normal 30 USD pack. You pick this up, you get 300 points for the store, and then you get the access to the game. And that's pretty much it. It's very simple. Nothing crazy here. You can play on December the 6th. And then we have the second one, which is the 60 USD one. Now, the difference here is going to be literally 2 pets, which is pretty cool, and skins. Obviously, you get a little bit more points as well for the store. But one thing to keep in mind is that as we move forward, you're going to see here that, for example, with this one, you get 1 early access Path of Exile 2 key, right? So it's just going to be you get into the game, and you're good to go. But as we progress through the packs, the supporter packs, you will see that some of them give you extra keys that you can pretty much give out to friends if you so wish, or do giveaways or whatever it's going to be. But not only that, but as you move through here, you'll see that, for example, this pack, which looks insane, by the way, this is the 100 USD one. This one also gives you everything that the previous pack offers. So if you do pick up the 100 one, you're not going to be sitting there and saying, oh, you know what? I kind of like this pat more than the other pat, or some of, I like these skins more. You're not going to be missing out. Everything that is here is going to be with this 100 USD one as well. And right here is where the differences start. So you get the Dreadnought Hideout, which is something that looks absolutely insane. So, in other MMOs, you have housing and whatnot.
The accompanying back attachment equips you with 2 powerful pillars that can control and manipulate lightning. They will periodically release their energy in a powerful blast while in town, and hover in a circle around you, arcing lightning between them, forming a barrier of energy. Replace the appearance of any bow with the Faridun's Glory skin. Or replace the appearance of a spear with the Tyranny's End spear skin. This spear skin can be applied to staves and war staves in Path of Exile 1. If you want to truly show your worth as a king of the Faridun, then you definitely need your trusty moving entire city fortress known as the Dreadnought to travel across the Vasteri Plains. In Path of Exile, you can decorate your hideout however you like, and it's no exception here. It comes with a variety of thematic elements to use, or use decorations from elsewhere in the game.
This is like your base, which is like animated, and it looks ridiculous, right? Like, as you see on the screen, it's completely on a different level. So if you're looking for something that to show off to your friends or whatever it's going to be, this one's going to be for you. Not only that, but all the skins and the visuals that you see on your screen obviously comes with it. You also have a Dishret's Blessing level up extra effect. So every time you level up, you're gonna have this amazing effect. And I'm not gonna lie, all of these things look really nice. For me personally, it's gonna be between this one and the next pack that we're gonna take a look at right here. And this is gonna be the first supporter pack that comes with an extra key, right? So this is gonna be an extra early access key that, as I said, you can give away to your friends or just community, or if you're streaming or making content or whatever, that's going to be completely up to you. And this is also gonna come with everything that is in the previous pack, absolutely everything. And then you have more points, obviously, for the shop, and it does come with a t-shirt as well. Now, the cool thing here, this t-shirt, you can say no to the t-shirt, and you can ask for extra 160 points instead of the physical item. So it's just going to be added to your points, which is very nice. Another thing I forgot to mention is that all of these skins that you have here can be used in PoE 1. If there's some skins for the new classes in Path of Exiles 2 that are not available in Path of Exiles 1, those are not going to transfer, but all of the rest are going to be active for both games, which if you really think about it, that must have been crazy amounts of work to make it work that way. To be able to use all of these things in both games right away is very, very nice and very cool of them to put in the time so that, you know, all of these skins and animations and whatnot just transfers between two games. Absolutely incredible job. Now, this one is 160 USD, guys. Now, all of the pets get kind of different kind of skins. Essentially, they're the same, but like visually, their armor, their animation, their lighting, all of these things also change. But that also means that all of the previous pets that were offered by the other packs will also be yours. Now, this one does look cool, I will say, compared to the other ones. I really like the armor and the red effect on the weapons. The weapons were incredible with this pack. Once again, it's 160 USD. That is a lot of money, so that's going to be completely up to you. And you also get your Soul Core weapon effect. So you can use this, and the visuals on it, as you guys can see here on the daggers, are very nice. And they've shown some gameplay as well on how it looks. But the biggest difference here from the previous pack, once again, is the extra key you get for the early access. That is something to keep in mind. Now, after this, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I think that it's all about purely aesthetics, right? Because if you do want to pick up the 160 USD, the fact that you get that one extra key is pretty cool. You get the t-shirt if you want to, and you get everything before that. But right here, if you look at the 240 USD, it's all about kind of aesthetics, right? The pet changes, the armor, you get all of these different things. And in my opinion, this is when it gets kind of crazy with the prices. So this is going to be up to you, but I'm definitely not going to be picking this one up. However, this one does come with an extra key as well. So you get 2 extra keys instead of 1 that we get from the previous 160 USD. That said, you also do get a hoodie. Let's say you don't want the hoodie, you don't want the t-shirt. For both of these, you will get 660 extra points, which means that you're going to end up with over 3,000 points. And then finally, we have the pack that costs 480 USD. Now, visually speaking, this was insane when they showcased it. And I'm not going to lie to you, it was like, when I saw it, I was like, what the hell am I looking at?
Our final tier of supporter pack in this series is the Liberator of Wraeclast Supporter pack. The Liberator of Wraeclast armor set and back attachment come made with the finest materials in Wraeclast, and shattered glass mosaics suspended in divine power. Set up your base of operations in the Beacon of Salvation hideout. Why restrict yourself to just one island when you can liberate more? The Beacon of Salvation hideout comes equipped with your own collection of small islands and personal operators of boats that you can use to row between them. Just walk to the piers, click a boat to enter, and navigate as you choose. Decorate each island as you see fit to best represent your well-earned hideout. Everyone in your hideout can use their own boat. Why not have some races? You can also get the Window to Twilight portal effect, a beautiful mosaic piece of art that shatters and reveals a gateway to your desired destination as you approach it. As you walk away, the glass magically reforms back to its original form. Rule in style with the Throne of the Ruler map device. Sure, this map device can create portals to in-game maps, but it also comes with a throne you can sit on to oversee your growing kingdom.
On top of that, you get a total of 4 extra keys instead of 2. Now, let's talk about what I think is the smartest thing to do. If you're like a new player to the game, you haven't played PoE 1 and so on, but you are, let's say, an ARPG fan. Obviously, if you just want the, access, pick up the 30 USD one. It's going to be up to you. However, I do think that the 60 USD one is actually worth it. You do get 2 pets, a lot of skins for your weapon, armor, and it does look really cool. Another reason for me to pick up for example, the 100 USD one or even the 160 one, and I'm gonna be honest here, the amount of content and detail and everything that they showcased in the reveal was just next level, and I would love to support these devs, man. Because a lot of the time, especially nowadays, these AAA companies or whatever it is that comes out, ARPGs or shooters, they're just not good. There's not enough end game. And from what we've seen so far with Path of Exiles 2, there's crazy amounts of end game and farming and gearing up, skill trees, absolutely ridiculous animations. Keep in mind, guys, this is early access. This is only gonna get better. There's gonna be tons of more content. So if you are thinking and looking for a ARPG game that you want to get invested into and spend a lot of time in and just play for years and years to come, this is most likely the game for you. You will 100% get your money's worth when it comes to the time invested from this game. There's just simply no doubt about it. Even with Diablo 4, which literally had almost no end game, I got thousands of hours. And that was a game that had literally no content when it launched at end game. Like, it was very, very little amount of content. But with this one, it's just crazy what we've seen so far. 60 or 30, whichever it's gonna be, completely up to you. And you're gonna get thousands upon thousands of hours from this game. And that's just from early access. Then we're gonna get probably tons of more content and it's gonna get crazier. But yeah, for me, it's gonna be this one, the 100 USD, most likely, as I said. Make sure to let me know which pack you're gonna pick up. Make sure to let me know what you think about the visuals, the skins, all the stuff from the supporter packs. I'm gonna be uploading tons of PoE 2 content to the channel, so stay tuned for that. And by the way, Helldivers 2 is not going anywhere as well. We're gonna be working on 2-3 games at the same time. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Stay positive, stay disciplined, and I'll see you all on the next one.
Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go! I mean, we literally have the best community of all time. Oh! Oh, he got no scoped.